Hello people, what's up? My name is Mark again. Welcome back to Vampire Survivors. Today we are going to play as... Who did we play the last time? Missing now? Yeah, it's been a while, okay, since I made a Vampire Survivors video. And generally, YouTube exclusive video. Oh, Torino! I mean, sure, okay. What is Torino? Evolves into Joya Tauro at level 6 and into Accumulatori at level 36. Retaliates. What does that even mean? Retaliates. Anyway, yeah, these are all done. Perfect. Uh, huh? Okay. Anyway, Torino. We have the Mad Forest, all the stuff. Let's go. What are we starting as? I mean, with Torino? Damn, this is loud. At least for me, not sure for you. Sure. Gemini. Huh? Oh my goodness. Okay. So what are we exactly doing with Torino? So he's just punching the ground, I guess. Okay, Ventus Sacro does work with him. What is even going on? Okay, but anyway, as we play over here, we are going to talk a bit, of course. Um, my Torino is almost dead, as much as I can see. But anyway, yeah, as you probably all know, if you're watching my channel, I started streaming a couple weeks ago, two and a half weeks ago, something like that. And I'm streaming Resident Evil 0. I absolutely love how it feels to stream. Why am shouldn't I be like healed or something with something maybe? I should definitely heal somehow, please. Don't even have healing 050. Okay. But anyway, yeah, I there we go, sorry. I absolutely love streaming. Now, I did stream only 3 times so far. Saturday 2 weeks ago, last weekend both days, and now it's unfortunately Tuesday morning. It's actually 5:06 in the morning on Tuesday. I didn't stream at all because I'm on my vacation. Okay, and I thought that I'm gonna stream every single fucking day. However, I've been tired. My sleep schedule is completely fucked up because, I was working 2 weeks day shifts and then came back to 8 p.m. shifts, my shifts, and it completely messed up my sleep schedule once again, of course, because fuck me, I guess. Um, so yeah, I woke up around 11-ish last night. Been awake ever since, and I may or may not go to bed soon so I can, get the sleep in or something. But yeah, anyway, I'm not sure when, how, what, where I'm gonna stream. I don't want to stream only Resident Evil games. Uh, Look, I'm gonna stream 2 games at a time, basically. So for now, it's only Resident Evil. For now, it's only Resident Evil. However, I'm gonna spin the wheel. I have like 20 games there or something like that. I have the spin the wheel thingy. Uh, and I'm gonna decide what is going to be the second game that I am playing. So I'm gonna play them, either one day Resident Evil, the other day that other game, or maybe 2 or 3 days Resident Evil, then 2 or 3 days that game, or maybe 5 days Resident Evil, one day that game, or the other way around. I don't know. I just know that I don't want to have the same game every single stream, you know. YouTube is flourishing, as you know. Past 2 weeks or so, I missed up on only one day. I pre-uploaded, I don't know, 20-ish videos now, you know. So I'm basically set for next a week and a half now. You know, even without doing streams every single fucking week. I love that for me. I download my video, my stream. Can I take the laurel? Two, three, one. Yes, I can. Okay. I download my stream, the VOD, you know, I cut it up, you know, delete all the unnecessary parts, like the streaming start or some talking or something like that, you know, the streaming ending and stuff like that. And you just get the gameplay, which is honestly great. You know, even if I personally do like to watch VODs, you know, maybe, wait, where's, there it is. Maybe not like full VODs on Twitch, but I love watching the VODs on YouTube that do get kinda taken care of, you know, the cutting unnecessary parts and stuff like that. So yeah, I absolutely love how, I mean, if I take Armadillo now, she's gonna take Toron's box, I guess. I love how that works, and I already got a couple more subscribers. Views are going up, you know, absolutely everything is perfect, if you ask me. I still don't have a lot of time to record videos, but at least, you know, you're getting a video a day. At least a video a day. Today, you're gonna get two, because this game and Resident Evil, you know? So yeah, that's what is happening. Now, the other news that I have, I'm not sure if you realized, you got a couple stutters here and there now while recording. My streams have been great. Honestly, the quality of my streams, absolutely great. At least my standards, you know. However, my PC does struggle. Now, it's 2026. I, as a pseudo content creator and now streamer, uh, oh, we evolved. Second time already. Okay. Anyway, I, as a pseudo streamer and content creator, whatever, both are pseudo, I guess, don't have a strong PC. So the only reason why I started to stream is because I bought a RTX 3060 from a friend who bought RTX 5070, and he sold me this. It's basically a new graphic card. He bought it last summer, like 8 months ago or something like that, you know. The reason why I bought it, and I actually gave literally the absolute last money that I had in my bank account. He sold me actually under the price. So they are going for about 250 euros now. I bought it from him for like 175. You know, we know each other for the entirety of our lives, basically, since we were 7 years old. We went to elementary school together. We were friends throughout the high school, although we didn't go to the same high school. After that, you know, he went to another town, city. I went to different city. You know, we didn't see each other for like years, but we did, you know, occasionally, like once every couple months, you know, we would talk, type a bit, chat a bit, you know, and stuff like that. Then, when I came here, back to my hometown, he also coincidentally came to our hometown. And when, you know, the breakup happened, uh, he's actually the guy who moved all my stuff with me over to this apartment. So he's a really, really close friend to me. And, you know, he sold me the RTX 3070 under the price. And if it wasn't for him, I probably wouldn't start streaming yet. Because that garbage of R8 580 that I was, RX, pardon me, RX 580 that I was using, fuck you AMD, just kidding, just kidding, it was honestly hot garbage, kinda. So yeah, the whole reason why I started streaming is I bought that GPU. Now the second thing is my motherboard is MSI Age 110. If you don't know what it is, I'm just gonna tell you that I don't have an M.2 socket in my motherboard. That's how old the motherboard is. My motherboard is from 2016, and it's 2026 now. CPU that I'm using, i5. Yes, I'm using i5 for streaming and recording for past 5 years. Okay, streaming past 2 years, 2 weeks. Um, I have an i5 7500, which is strong CPU, but it's not for this. It's not made for this, what I'm doing. And this exact configuration with, you know, couple GPUs changed here and there because one died, then the other one is garbage. So this motherboard and this CPU I've been using for past, I think in March, was exactly 5 years. So I decided it's time to upgrade, you know? So I bought another SSD, a terabyte SSD, and yes, it is the M.2. It's actually CPI, Jesus, it's actually Gen 5 PCI Express. It's Samsung 9100 Pro or something like that. I can't remember really. Now, I know that even the GPU, even the motherboard that I'm buying right now is third generation, and I know that the only thing that I'm getting with, putting the Gen 5 SSD into Gen 3 motherboard is just storage, which is exactly what I need. Could I, spend less money on it and have the same thing? Yeah, absolutely. Of course. Did I want to do that? No. Why? Because I do want to, right now I'm on Intel Gen 7. I do want to have Gen 15 one day, the Ultra Core and all that, which I could have now, but there's another issue with that. Uh, so I ordered, of course, used motherboard Z390. Now, you may ask, why Z390 when I'm using, Z390 is for um, Gen 8 and Gen 9 Intel. I have Gen 7. That's because I also ordered a new CPU, a i7 8700K. Now, why I didn't go to Gen 9? It's very simple. It's too expensive right now, especially in Serbia. Um, you know what? I'm gonna take this. Especially in Serbia right now. So I wanted, honestly, I wanted to buy i9 9900K. However, the cheapest one that and it is a shady deal. The cheapest one over here in Serbia that I managed to find is 230 euros. Those aren't worth more than like 150, 180, something like that. Yeah. I'm gonna, I do have 32 gigabytes of DDR4 that I'm gonna reuse as soon as the motherboard and my CPU arrive. And that's pretty much it. I'm gonna go a whole step up, a whole generation up, and I'm also gonna go from i5 to i7, whole generation up. Now, why am I not going straight for the like Gen 14 or Gen 15? stupid question, if I can say so myself. It's because of the RAM prices. DDR5 is hilariously, hilariously, fuck. I made a mistake, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Is hilariously overpriced right now. So back in, what's the name? Back in the December 2024, before all this craze with, you know, um, RAM prices started, I actually bought 2 sticks of, I think Kingstone, uh, DDR4. I have 2 sticks of 16 gigabytes DDR4. That's the highest that my motherboard can actually. You know what? Screw it. That's actually the highest that my motherboard can take in. 32 gigabytes. So I maxed it out. You know, I wanted to max it out, and that's cool. Uh, I bought those sticks for about 40 euros each. So 40 euros each, okay? Right now, those same exact sticks of RAM cost about 150 euros each. So yeah, I'm not willing to pay basically the same amount of money for one 16 gigabyte DDR5 that I'm gonna give for an entire motherboard or an entire U9 CPU. It's not I anymore, it's Ultra Core now. It's not, you know, Intel Core or whatever it was. So yeah, that's the whole reason why I'm going this route. Now, you may ask me, why didn't go Gen 12 or Gen 13, something like that? Uh, they still do have DDR4, you know. It's freaking expensive. Still, okay. Like, look, I'm not to brag about it or anything else. I hate bragging about, you know, earning more than average person. Um, but I'm not willing to you know, I'm not willing to give that much money if the RAM prices are gonna fall down like in next year or so. So right now, my plan is this. I ordered both the motherboard and the CPU. They're gonna arrive here in like 2 or 3 days. I'm gonna put everything in my new Lian Li 216 PC case that I ordered last week when I ordered my Samsung 9100 Pro SSD before I actually knew that I can't use it. That's a whole lot of money, like a lot of money, unfortunately. Reason why I bought the case is because right now my PC case that I'm using right now is dying. Like my whole side panel is not even on my PC. If you watched my freaking stream a couple of weeks ago, I actually pulled it out from the side and showed it on camera. Like right now, it's over here next to me on the floor. Both intake and outtake fans died. So my poor i5-7500 is struggling right now with heat. Okay, so that's the whole reason why I bought the Lian Li 216. So I have better airflow, better cooling, and everything else, you know. Yeah, the only thing that I'm gonna buy, um, you know, after my CPU and motherboard arrive is the um, CPU cooler, which is gonna cost like 120 euros or so, and that's it. I'm done for the foreseeable future. Now, why did I buy again i7-8700K? First of all, because as I mentioned, i9 9900 that I wanted, K, that I wanted, is still super expensive here in Serbia. The second thing is, I want to wait until next summer, so the entirety of 2026, and then around the summer of 2027, if RAM prices don't go down, I'm just gonna go from this 8700K to i9 9900K. You know, I will have like a year and a half to decide what to do. If I already decided, but you know, if RAM prices don't go down, I'm just gonna stick with this, change my CPU, and that's it. I don't need new motherboard, I don't need new cooling system, new storage, new PC case, whatever. The only thing that I'm gonna change and buy is the new CPU, you know. And again, a whole gen step, you know, from Gen 8 to Gen 9. If RAM prices do stabilize, I'm just gonna go Gen 15 Ultra Core. That's about it. So anyway, I've been yapping. I'm gonna see you at the end of the run. Bye. Hello, 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 hello. Actually, it's been literally an hour since I started recording this video because I had to, you know, go to little ladies' room and do stuff. Anyway, yeah, I told you about all the updates that are coming, so you know, if it's possible, the quality of the videos is gonna be better. If it's possible, you know. I'm not gonna be better at all. I'm just gonna be the same old asshole that I've always been, you know. Except now, catch me on Twitch. I don't have a schedule, by the way. I don't have a schedule at all. So it is what it is for now. Hopefully one day I will be able to have a schedule, but for now that's basically not possible because I'm changing my shifts every couple of weeks. You know, I never know what's gonna happen and all that stuff and jazz. And yeah, I basically it's a freestyle as always. Oh God, it's 6:18. Sorry about that. It's 6:18 in the morning, and I'm actually probably gonna shit the heats, hit the sheets. But yeah, that's all that has been happening over here on my side. So anyway, there we go. Quit. I love Resident Evil, by the way. I absolutely love that game. Those games actually for now. If you did enjoy the video, please leave a rating, either like or dislike on the so much, comment section, subscribe for more videos like this, and as always, thank you so much for watching and well, see you next time.